Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got a B&M haul. So let's get cracking. Hiya, how y'all doing? I'm doing really well. I've had a lovely weekend. I've been moving stuff around, clearing out, making things a lot more sort of streamlined. So I've brought my picture that were in my kitchen down there. Oh, all my stuff's falling over in here, and yeah, everything's falling over. And cleared off some of the stuff that were on here just to give myself some sense of visual calm. Okay, right, less cluttered surfaces, easier to clean. I've also sewn some curtains this weekend, and I went out with our Neve. We met up and went out and had some breakfast out and a coffee and did a bit of shopping. So I've been having a lovely weekend, and now I'm dreading going back to work tomorrow. That's really bad, isn't it? But you know when you've just had such a nice weekend and you think, yeah, work's tomorrow, okay, back down to earth with a bump. But it's lovely that it's still light. I'm filming this at about 4 o'clock. I've literally been watching Columbo for the best part of 4 hours, right? Different ones. And yeah, while pottering around and doing stuff. And then I thought I better crack on and do some filming now, all right? Not that this is a chore, going to work is, but this isn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, okay. So yeah, I've been out of B&M twice. The first time I went down on my own on Friday, because I got Friday off, and bought a few bits, because I've been doing all this minimalising. Is it minimising or minimalising? I've no idea. Anyway, I've been chucking stuff out. Well, I've been taking them to charity shops. I've been trying to get rid of bits of furniture that, because it's like a 2-room flat, they can, you know, sort of clog up the place, basically. And it leaves you a very little space. So I've been trying to clear off surfaces and have stuff put away, as well as having a massive clear out of loads of stuff. This weekend alone, I've taken 4 big bin bags along to the charity shop. So I've walked along there and back. I took 2 each time, so I only had to make 2 trips. But anyway, on the first trip down to B&M, I'd bought a few bits that I thought, yeah, I'm going to get those, and then I can get rid of bits of furniture. And then I went back with my daughter and picked up another couple of bits of stuff in order to sort of add to that and progress my sort of scaling down of stuff. So yeah, so these are all the things that I've got. They're not all for that. There's some housewares as well. You know, some like groceries. That's what I mean. So where am I starting? We'll start with my toilet paper, okay? Okie dokie. Got this big one of toilet paper. It's got 9 in it. Triple softy. The only reason I picked this one was because it was the cheapest one they had. So I think it was $2.99 or something like that, which is still not incredibly cheap, but it's better than, you know, if I'd gone into one at supermarkets. So, and now I've got a place to actually put toilet paper. I'm well happy that I can get more rolls, although some of it I'll have to still go in the sort of airing cupboard where I keep my towels, and, you know, sort of overstock of things like toilet paper. On the rare occasion I have overstock, because most of the time I don't have any, you know what I mean? I'm using up tissues. Anyway, so that's my first thing. Okay, I got this. Oh, they keep falling over, botheration, right. I got this, now I'm cursing myself. I've got rid of my hanging rail and folded all my clothes and put them into tubs in one of these like collapse units, like this thing that I've got here has got 8 tubs in it. There's another one over there. So I've scaled down so many clothes that I have now got them all into my tubs, and I got rid of my hanging rail. But I needed one of these over door hooks for my coats. Okay, because I've nowhere to put my coats. And Neve had said she was going to give me some. My daughter said she was going to give me some when she was moving out of her place. And I said no, because I didn't think I was going to need them. And then lo and behold, straight away I needed one. So yeah, I got this. It was only £3, but it's got 4 bobbles on it. So I should be able to hang 4 coats, shouldn't I? Maybe more, we'll see. And because it'll be like resting on the top of the door, it's not going to snap off. Let's hope these bits don't anyway, with the weight of the maybe 6 coats that I've got. Coats / blazers. So this were only £3. It was the cheapest way of doing it. You know, it were the most number of hooks for the littlest price. So hence why I got that one. Then I bought myself 3 of these tubs, but it's full. It's got all my makeup in and things, right? So I've scaled down all my makeup so it now fits in one of these tubs. These are £3. They come with a lid. I'll find a lid. Okay, this is a lid. Don't forget your lid. Right, so they just rest on the top like this. I've got 3 of them, and they go in this tub down here, right? So I got all my like medicine type stuff. Sticking plasters, my blood pressure machine, you know, don't know how I've ended up with one of them, but I have. Multivitamins and stuff, things like that, all in one, plus my thyroxine, because I had to set levothyroxine. Anyway, right, here, all those are in one tub. What's in the other tub? Jewellery, right, jewellery's in another tub. And then all my makeup in this one. The lids don't stay on, but they are stackable. So that's all my makeup and things. Do you know what's brilliant as well? These labels peel off fabulous. When I got home and realised I could undo them, look, I only left it on to show you. Look how amazing that is. Great, straight off. £3 each, these. I mean, you could get all different tubs, but I definitely wanted ones that had a lid so I could stack them in this tub here. So yeah, I thought they were fabulous. They're just the right size for the amount of stuff. Like I say, the lid just sort of rests on. It won't fit round the other way either, because I thought we were putting it on wrong, but no, it is that way. But they all go in on top of each other, so it's great. Just pull it out, and then when I'm finished with it, sling it back in there. So that's all my stuff. That's all my makeup now. Got rid of most of it, so just got enough for one face. As opposed to previously, where I had enough for maybe, I don't know, 22 faces. And since I've only got one face, albeit an old face, yeah, I'm glad that I've like scaled it down. So I did keep about 5 lippy colours. I like lipsticks, what can I say? Next up, bought myself an hula hoop. Okay, right, I'm not taking up hula hooping, it was £3. For a start off, that would be too small for me to take up hula hooping. I've been after one this size, an hula hoop this size. They did have 2 bigger ones than this, to make a massive mobile at work, right? So I'm going to claim money back from this. Can you hear it rattling? It's got like a bead thing inside it. Yeah, but you could get these in pink and silver as well. I didn't care what colour, because I'm going to cover this and then I'm going to hang things, suspend it from the ceiling at work and hang things that I think the babies might like to sort of touch and see and things like that. I thought it'd be really cool. Look at that. It's quite big, isn't it? It's not big enough to go around my middle. Like, well, I mean, it is, but I won't be able to hula hoop with it, you know. But yeah, got that. I was so chuffed when I seen it. I seen it when I were out with our Eve. And like I say, I've been, oh my goodness, knocking everything over. I've been looking for one for ages. And like the only place I could see them were Amazon. And then I thought, oh my goodness, it's going to be a fortune. You know what I mean? They all seem to be really pricey. So when I seen this for £3, I thought, I'm in. Exactly what I wanted. I've only been looking for one for a year. Right, that is genuinely how long I've been after doing this, doing a big mobile. And we could just tie different things on, you know, we can mix it up a bit. They don't have to be on there permanently. We can just tie different things so the kiddies can see them. So yeah, very, very happy with that. Next up, I bought myself a couple of cups. Now, last week were it, or the week before, I went to the range and bought a cup. Because I'd cleared out all of my pinks. I had 2 pink cups and I'd cleared them out because Neve had given me all this sort of grey colour crockery, and I wanted white cups to go with it. Well, sort of off-white, white. So I get this cup from the range and it says microwave and dishwasher proof, right? put it in microwave to blast it, to warm up the last bit of my coffee that were left in a cup. And a huge chunk cracked out of it, right? A massive piece. I could hear it cracking when I took it out of the microwave. I could hear it doing that slightly crackly singing noise, you know what I mean? So that were completely ruined. So I decided to go for these from B&M. Forgetting what I'm talking about now. Now, when I bought these in pink, they were like 50p or a pound. £2 now. £2. But they are a massive size and they're exactly the colour, because I've got two in this colour, but it's got more of a leaf print on it as opposed to this like bobbly print. But I thought they'd go, so I've got two of the leaf print, two of this one, but they're exactly the same size. But I'm stunned by how much they've gone up in such a short period of time, you know. Well, it might be a couple of years, year and a half maybe. But yeah, they're now £2 for these. Although I may have bought the pink ones in the sale, if I think about it now. But anyway, £2. I didn't think for £4 it were bad to make sort of a set of four that in some way go together. You know, they're not perfect together because, like I say, two's leaf print, two's spotty. But they're good enough for me. And like I always say, a man on a galloping horse wouldn't notice. You know what I mean? So... what else did I buy? Got a bag here. Okay, bought myself some pods. Already used half of them. Right, been throwing them back in bags since Friday when I bought them. I was totally out of like soap powder, and I had a mountain of washing because I wanted to wash everything before I donated it. I didn't want to take things on that were dusty and then have to hand them over the counter. And then the woman thinks, you know, she's a right minger. She's a right minger. You should see stuff she donates. So I thought, best wash them, you know. So bought myself these anyway because they were like the smallest pack. And I was walking on Friday. I wasn't like in a car or anything. So I didn't want to weight myself down with loads. There was supposed to be 15 in them. Ariel, and I only get bold. But how many have I got left? Yeah, I've only got 7 left. Right, literally done 8 washes since Friday. Got them all dry and then taken them along to charity shops or put them away for myself. So, yeah, they smell really nice. To say I normally get bold, I'm actually really pleased with them, you know. Yeah, they smell really fresh. So, fab. Great. I've been using those. What else in here? Got a jar of coffee. Right, this has gone up to £3.50 at B&M. £3.50 for a small jar of coffee. I've been like, I have opened it, but I haven't used very much of it because I've been drinking lots of tea, because I've got a massive thing of tea bags that's a lot cheaper than coffee. So I'm figuring maybe it's only have a couple of coffees, you know, when I'm at home through a day. I mean, when I'm at work, I only drink about a spoonful of coffee, 2 spoons maybe, when I'm at home anyway. And then I'll drink tea at the other times. But when I'm at home over a weekend, I would literally have 7 coffees through a day. Hence why I buy decaf, okay, because otherwise I'd be crazy on it. So now I'm cutting down even more because tea bags are cheaper than coffee. So this is going to be treats now rather than my drink of choice until I'm out, and then it'll be coffee. I know I'll go for coffee, but anyway, a nice coffee is great, innit? You know, so, but yeah, £3.50, so I'll be cutting down on the amount of that I'm drinking. Next up, I bought myself a file, okay, £2.50 for my file. Now, what I want this for is I want to put all my bills and everything into like a big file. It's one of those big ones, like lever arch ones. But yeah, I want to put all my bills and things in, so that they're not like, at the moment, they're giving over a whole tub in this Calax unit is given over to bills, because when I've paid them and stuff, or set up direct debits or whatever else, I sling them in this tub, envelopes and all. So I reckon I actually only need to keep about 25% of what is in this massive tub. And when I say massive tub, hang on, let me show you. Why did I pick up an heavy one? Right, this is the size of the tubs in this Kallax unit. Okay, a whole one of these sitting on the floor down there is given over to me letters, bills, things like that. Let me put this back. Holy moly. Oh, I could have picked up a light one, couldn't I? So anyway, I'm going to organise all my bills. Because back in the day, this is how I used to keep all my like paperwork and everything. And I'd only keep it for like 2 years. But as I paid things, or when things came in, they'd go into separate sections for like council tax, rent, whatever else. And they'd go into my files, so I had a very clear record. And if anybody asked me for proof of something or anything, you know what I mean? Like one time the water board, Yorkshire Water, said I hadn't made a payment, and I had absolutely made that payment. It was so quick. I just went through and got my file, got to the bit with the water in while I'm on phone to them, and said, yeah, I paid such and such at this place on this day, right? Okay. And suddenly they found that payment, you know what I mean? So I find it really helpful. Look at that, you can see my window. That's when I tell you, window's massive. It is massive, look. Anyway, right, so yeah, I wanted to get back to doing that instead of just slinging them into this tub. It'll free up a bit of space. I'll be able to recycle all my paperwork and everything. So this were £2.50. And then also, to help that happen, I got some dividers. A4 dividers, there's a 10-part one. So that's more than enough for me to do all my bills and things. There's not that many bills. I probably could have done with 5. But anyway, it'll be all right. I'll stick them in. Actually, it's 3 packs of 10. What were I thinking, right? There's no way I need 30 of them. Yeah, there's 3 packs of 10. 10 part, 3 pack. There are and all. Holy moly, I'll take them into work. We'll just draw on them. It'll be bits of card to draw on. You know, but anyway, I got these subject dividers. This is all I could get. I only saw this one in B&M. And I didn't think £2 were bad, you know. But as I realised that perhaps I were buying 3 times, maybe 5 times as many as I need, I might have rethought it. But I'm happy I've got them now. So after I've finished filming, what I'm going to be doing is going through, sorting all my paperwork out. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to when it's done, you know. Sling it on my bed over there. And then I got this, right, which is to help with said filing. It's a stapler and hole punch set. Okay, so what I really wanted were an hole punch. And then I realised if I needed to put receipts onto it, the stapler might actually come in handy. So I've now got both 3-piece set. Oh, it's the staples as well, okay. For £4.50. It's not cheap, but I really did need an hole punch. And now I've got this stapler. I've actually got a wall stapler. Go figure. It's when I've covered sofas and things like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, right, you know, when you're skinned and you're trying to make your sofa last another 3 years, so you buy some material and then staple it on. I did stitch it before I stapled underneath. It wasn't just random bits on, but I have done that more than once. Many times I've covered sofas. So hence why I've got a wall stapler, but I just didn't have a normal stapler, and now I do. Don't know what else I'm going to be stapling with it, apart from receipts and things, but I'm sure I'll find a use. Yeah, I'll find a use for it, you know. Otherwise, it'll just sit in my little toolbox. I've got a toolbox that's got things like scalpels for cutting paper, paint brushes, screwdrivers. It's only this big, is this toolbox, right? So these will happen balance on top. But anyway, got those. And I'm really pleased I did. Yeah, I needed these little things to sort of get me to do this paperwork. Because the paperwork is always the worst job to sort, I think. Personally, for me, I hate it, you know. Just reminds me of where all my money's going in a not very nice way, you know, right? And also you get to see progressively how big your bills get. You know, that's not good, is it? you know, anyway. I also bought this. Now, I don't know if I want it. Okay, now I've got it. Will it go on there? Might go on my coffee table and look all right. So I've been watching this guy called Joshua Becker, who is like one of these really famous minimalist people. And so I find it quite inspirational when it comes to me tidying and, you know, sorting things out and what have you, right? And in the past, when I was super minimalist, I used to watch quite a lot of his stuff, along with, you know, a variety of other people who were minimalists. Yeah, so the other day, having cleared out a load of stuff, I thought, oh, it'd be really nice, put all my perfumes on somewhere and have them out. Okay. By the time I'd got home yesterday, I'd watched another thing that were about clearing all your surfaces, right? Putting things away off your surfaces. And suddenly I thought, yeah, that's a better idea. Okay, that's a better idea for me. So what I bought this for, which were to have out with my perfumes on, I'm now thinking, do I want my perfumes out? Maybe it's not. If I had a separate bedroom, right, to my bedroom / living room, possibly. But since this room is not only where my bed is, but it's also where my sofa is, my TV, it's for, you know, anybody comes here, this is where we sit. I'm not sure I actually want my perfumes out. So I'm trying to think of another thing to put on it, since I've now put away everything. You know what I'm saying? Right, it was £4 anyway. I really like it, but it says bathroom tray. I really like it, but there's nowhere in my bathroom to put it for a start, because I've only got a little windowsill. So it won't go in the bathroom. So now I'm trying to come up with ideas for this. Maybe the idea is take it back. I've got a receipt. Maybe I should just take it back. Anyway, so those are all my things. At some point, I'm going to show you my house tour once I've got everything sorted. And mainly the problem with showing you my house tour at the moment is not that I've got loads of stuff around the place. Goodness me, my hair's fly away today. It's really staticky, isn't it? Look at that. Goodness me. Anyway, that's not the problem. The problem is that I've still got 6 bin liners of stuff sitting next to me. It's sitting in my kitchen diner, waiting for me to go to the charity shop again. So, you know, it looks a right tip in there. But at some point I will show you my flat tour once I've cleared everything out and got everything put away. And part of this is in order to do that, you know. Although I have got a mobile to make, you know, I'll get cracking with that. That'll go into work anyway. It's not like I'm going to have a mobile over my own bed, is it? You know, I'll just, it is for the babies at work, so I'll take it into work and it'll be fine. But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my contact details in the description box, just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!